Yo, what is going on? What is going on? Let's get out. Pull out your cans. Ah. What was that? Sugar-free drink? What was it? Pineapple and grapefruit. Oh, it's like a Lilt knockoff. What is going on, everyone? Let me put the chat on top. Alright, let's get back to doing line art. Well, what was that? Line art is an extension of sketch. Yes. Going over multiple times is okay. Okay. Thicker on the overlaps and shadows. Alright. Medium speed, not fast. Oh, okay. Now, question is, should I? Yeah, let's make a duplicate of this because I kind of want to keep a progression thing going on. Although it is kind of getting a bit, just a little bit hard to track. I noticed something on the reference. I kind of made the trapezius on the right side, the model's left, a bit too high when you compare it to in relation to the right one, the model's right side. So I'd like to lower it down. I think part of it has got to do with this bit here. I made it bump way too much. So how should I address this? Let's just erase it, I guess. Right. So we erase this, and then let's use these. Oh, I'm still on the eraser. If I zoom out a bit, that's still too high, I reckon. Let me lower it down a bit more. Oh, wait, I got a ruler. We have a ruler tool, yeah? Change this. From here to that. This bit is where it kinks out that way. You put the eraser tool. Still too high. Somewhere around here is where I want the thing. Oh yeah, let's actually look at reverse. That's not exactly, because it doesn't go directly into that point, because you got kind of starts from there. Where the eyebrow is at. Like where the tip of the eyebrow is. And then a little bit across is where, so somewhere around here is where the clothes fold, the top just flicks up a little bit. then if I lower this bit. I don't really need this line here. It doesn't really, just makes things a bit awkward. I could just use tone to show the pitch of the clavicle. This area here looks a bit too thick. And this area here is, doesn't appear too clean either. What changes do I actually want? I think I could lower this line down a little bit and make it a bit more curved in. I'll cut that out. Yeah, it'll look better when I put in some tone, I guess. Alright, is there any other lines I want to add? Maybe clean this bit area up a little bit. I don't particularly like how this is looking when you compare it to the reference. This is a temple, the hair along the temple. Pardon me, I was holding down a burp. Yeah, just leave it like that. This looks a little goofy. Alright. Let's turn this off. Put this up. Let's make a duplicate of that. Make a group layer. A group layer. I said you. I tell you. I tells you. Line art. What brush should I use? Should I use this one? Okay. If you know the opacity a bit. Okay. So let me pull up the artist the artist that I like to look at. If I have a copy of it, I know I have a reference of his somewhere. Digital work reference. Okay, so on the line out there, actually he has a. How did he mold? Anyway, let's focus on the face. What areas of the face did he color in? The eyebrows. Did he color in the hair? Not yet. Well, on the next layer. Okay, on the next layer he just colored in minus the hair, just the base. Alright, let's just put color in the eyebrows. This is just a new workflow methodology that I'm experimenting with, I guess. I'm taking the opportunity to at least to experiment with. What else did he do? He did some shenanigans with the eyes and eyebrow. So how would I interpret that? What is it? There's a sclera included. A little bit of the sclera in my view. So. What exactly did you put in? So you put in the iris and the highlight. What's the black dot in the middle of the eye wall? I forgot. Not floaters. Eye hole. Macular hole. I can't see a macular hole in my one. At least in my reference. Should I still put one in? Maybe put one in by darkening it a little. Okay, what else? What about the? Okay, I think I'm gonna add a little here. That's the eraser. Oops. Pardon me. Oh, I felt that one up my nose. Okay. Okay. He has some shadows along the jawline. Lighten this a bit. What about the sternocleidomastoid? You don't have it. It might be an artistic decision not to have it on yours. Yeah, you don't even define it in yours. Oh, flip! I just remembered. She has a. I forgot to add. She has a mole at the top of her. The top of her eye. Right. What about the ear? You didn't do anything on the ear yet. No. Nah. And the clothing? Nothing on the clothing. On the next layer, you just filled it in. Okay. Oh shit! Did I just? Oh fuck! No! 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 I did it on the wrong layer. Okay, lock the line art layer. Bruh! I did it on the wrong layer, bruh. Something about this this neck though, I'm only seeing. I think I want to redo that neck. I think I want to keep it go straight up ahead. Have it go that way around there. It might be a slight deviation from the actual reference, but I'm looking at it with fresh new eyes and it doesn't look right. This looks normal, right to me. She also has a mole around here. Marcello, what's going on? Muito bom. What's that mean? Must be good. Muito bom. Portuguese. Portuguese. Very good. Thank you. Obrigado. That's the only bit of Portuguese I know. Welcome on in. Okay, so let's block that line out again. Go back to this. Okay, so that's too much. I forgot to lower the opacity. So erase this. I want to darken this area here. Remember to keep my back straight. That'll do for now. And then there's a area here. The underside of a mouth. Okay. I'll pick that. Then not quite, but we can fix that later. Okay. Erased too much for that. Wait, we use this alchemy brush, I guess. Get rid of that. Go back to this brush. Okay, and then maybe I could just use the blur tool. Get rid of some of this hard edge. Go back to this brush, 50%, or close to 50. And then go back to erasing. In fact, let's increase the fade a little bit. Yeah, more. But I don't know. Let me just copy and paste this too. Are you using graphics tablet? Which one? I am using Acom Bamboo Pen and Touch CTH 460, I think. Very old. Okay, you got some stuff here. Legal. Does that have a? Does legal mean something in Portuguese? No, it's just legal. Marcel, are you from Portugal or Brazil? That reminds me, there's a plugin I want to download. Krita. Brazil! Oh, very far away. I'm from UK, England. Okay, got that plugin. I can download and test later. What time is it in Brazil? Brazil time. Time in Brazil. 1 past 1. Okay. It's 5:01. So you're 4 hours behind. I'm 4 hours ahead of you. Wow. I watch a streamer who says he's part Brazilian. Well, I don't know if he is actually part Brazilian, but he says he has a little bit of Brazilian in him. Oh, there's an Olá. That's a other bit of Portuguese. I know. Olá. Você está usando mesa digitalizadora? Digitalizadora? Qual? I've probably butchered the pronunciation of that, but it was worth giving it a try. Okay, so I'm gonna go around. I'm guessing this is just the dark values I've added, and then the skin tone. Chris Decker does. Oh yeah, Chris Decker I think is Brazilian. What a coincidence. Okay, so erase this area. I didn't know you spoke Australian. Brazilian, Portuguese, Jack. How have you been? Ok, ache interessante che voce faz primeiro o sombra após. I'm pretending like I know how to speak Portuguese, but okay. Well, I found it interesting that you do the shading first in the sketch. I did sketch long time ago. I did sketch first. Let me show you sketch. First sketch, and then I do change. Second sketch. There's another sketch here. Maybe third sketch. And then I do first line out. Wait, did I do all of it? Yeah, first line art. And then I do another line, then I did another line art. And then I just copied and pasted that line art into this. So multiple versions. But this is a different workflow I'm doing. Usually I do everything in one layer. But I want to try and do a new workflow. Try to do everything in separate layers to see how it goes. And because everyone else does it, and I want to try it and do it. Yeah, Jack, where have you been? Have you been? Okay. And I think I can just get away with doing this here, to be honest, and then use this brush. That's super busy. Oh, Jack doesn't have enough time to do anything. Busy man. How have I been? I've been lazy. I want to be more lazy, but I really need to start. I really need to be more consistent when destroying this thing. Why, you say? You ask. Well, I want to try and see if I can start taking commissions. Which is why I'm trying this new workflow method. You know, in case like you get used to this, and then if a person wants, if the client wants something that needs changing, you know, if I was to use if I was to stick with how I used to do things, how I would do things before, everything on one layer, I wouldn't be able to change it as quick. And at least with this method, get used to doing everything on separate layers. And then I can make changes without too many problems. Understand? Commission. Yay! We're not there yet. We're on the path to doing commissions. It's like Pokemon. I don't know how it relates to Pokemon, but it's like Pokemon. Okay. What do you do next? Suppose I finish with this. You then put in, presumably, a base 50% color gray, and from my eye it looks like you added some highlights. So initial dark tones. I'm guessing this was set on multiply. Okay, so that was a bad idea. Wait, but this is multiply. I need to put it. I thought multiply works through. Okay, fine. Let's also shift you up since you're line art. Base. Skin tone. Vizimon, gotta draw them all. Okay. You know what? That doesn't look too bad. I could actually blur this out a bit more and then add a bit more dark tone. Or even better, yeah. I think I can just lower the base skin tone a little bit, so it's not as well, not lower, but lighten it up a bit. And then drawing heart. Heart for drawing. Yay! Drawings is fun. Sometimes it can be frustrating, especially if you see find other people and see their work and then see how good they are. I've only recently started telling myself, you know, there's more than one way to scale a mountain. All that to say, you know, just because... Wait, where the hell... I forgot to get rid of this line. Wait, why is that there? No. I forgot to get rid of that line. Alright. Let's go for some surgical level erasing. Okay, and we turn the lock that on. And then I've been meaning to put in some music on the background, but I know from experience that the YouTube doesn't mess around with the copyright strike thing. And it's only recently I've been recently I've been on looking at people's Twitter, and apparently a lot of people have been getting the channels struck, getting copyright strikes for unrelated to music. It's something to do with about repetitive content, but not a lot of people. But the support hasn't been that great. So all this to say, I don't want to be put in a position. Given, you know, I don't have a big following, anything. I don't want to be in this position now where my channel gets one of those copyright strikes, and I'm having to deal with support trying to get it back. YouTube is rude. I don't know what's going on with YouTube though. Who actually knows? Initial dark tone. Do I need to erase this? Some of it I forgot to erase. Shake my head. Typical YouTube nonsense. It was better back in the old days when there was no content moderation. Well, I don't know about that. Line art. What is that? Where is that? Oh, I was flipping base skin. Okay, let's go back to base skin. Visitor desde que edad de voce de I haven't got a clue. Let me copy and paste this. One thing YouTube could do is auto-translate this in the chat. Since what age have you been drawing? Did you start drawing on paper or digitally? I started... I mean... When I was in high school, I kind of had an interest then, but after a while I dropped it, and then I didn't bother drawing for a long time. I started with pen and paper, but what I drew wasn't good. It was like doodling, scribbling. And then in around 2010, I saw a friend with a bought a tablet, the tablet I just mentioned in chat, and I thought, oh, I want to try that. I think I could do something. And then I did 2 drawings, or tried to. It didn't look good. I rage quit. And then in 2017, near the end of 2017, when I was in full-time work, I was in a rut. I didn't like. It's going to sound bad, but I didn't like seeing other people online do really good art. A little bit of envy, yes, and I said, I said I'm gonna learn to draw, and yeah, I started to learn how to draw seriously since 2017. Mostly digital then. And then 2025, well, 2024, 2025, I stopped for a year, burnout, and then 2026, I'm back in. And I think around 2017, 2018, I started a YouTube channel. Yeah, something like that. Is that right, Jack? Is that you? Would you say that's correct? I mean, you've been here since I started streaming. Oh, flip. I did that line art on the wrong layer. Let's get rid of the dark tone and then add the line layer. Yeah, sounds about right. Yep. And I'm still nowhere near where I want to be. I can understand the rage quitting and envy. Yeah. I think it comes part and parcel when you want. I think, if it didn't exist, if you didn't feel it, then I guess that kind of tells you never really cared. You didn't really have any passion, or you didn't really care for it in the first place. Like, you weren't taking it too seriously in the first place. If you didn't have it. Although it can't be healthy. A lot of people say it's not healthy. But I think you gotta. If you don't feel it, if you don't experience those emotions or when it comes to skills that have a degree of mastery to them, then what I'm trying to say is, if you didn't feel them, then how are you gonna motivate yourself? Like, where's the drive? I guess too much competitiveness is bad. You don't want to burn yourself out, which actually probably why I stopped drawing in around 2025-ish. No, well, partly. The other main reason was because I lost my job in around 2024. I am still jobless. Wait, how do you color in the eyes as well? Yeah, you color in the base, the eyes with the base tone. And I think I got too dark of a base tone to begin with, which is fine. It's not a problem. I need to do more drawings in my sketchbook, only because I'm thinking I'm getting concerned about what I'm gonna show for the April drawing recap. It's not gonna be much. That's messed up, visitor. Have you looked at anything related to digital art? No, because I don't want to turn drawing into a freaking work. I'm gonna end up resenting it. If I have to, then if I have to turn drawing into a job, then it has to be on my terms. Which is why, if I get better at this and start taking commissions, I at least have that flexibility of when I can want to start drawing and like setting a timetable. I can choose what hours I work. I won't take as much commissions, but I need to have the skill. I need to have the skills that people look at my work and say, "Yep, I'll spend 100 quid to get a sketch from this guy." That being said, I am still looking for part-time work. I'm still looking for part-time work. Yeah. Wait, did you color in the eyebrows in that base color? Yes, you did. So basically, parabéns, está ficando muito bom mesmo. Quando iniciei a desenhar tinha 2 anos de idade. Congratulations, it's looking great, really great. When I started drawing, I was 10 years old. You started a lot earlier. Oh, so you're an artist. Nice. What kind of artist are you? Are you portrait artist? Landscape artist? Abstract artist? What other kind of artists are there? Graffiti artist? Papel Iris RSRS? RuneScape? Physical drawing pen. Traditional paper, pencil, and eraser. Very good. I like so I like flexibility of digital, but drawing on pencil and paper feels better. I don't know why. I think it's because I like hearing the sound of pencil scraping over paper. Oh my gosh, I think I must be one of those ASMR freaks. Welcome everyone, thank you for attending my ASMR session. Today we're gonna be listening to the gentle drawing of my pencil. I hope you enjoy this session. That was the sound of my HB pencil stabbing my 50 GSM paper. Guys, you watch it One Piece. I watch One Piece. I'm on the Magellan a bit. They're going to that prison to bust the guy's brother out of jail. Let me tell you something. Magellan doesn't mess around, man. I'm sorry, I have to say this because every time I see Magellan, at first I was like, who is this joke character? And then I'm just seeing what he does, and I'm thinking, yo, this guy does not mess around. Nah, I don't watch anime like I used to. That's understandable. You kind of get, like you watch one of them and you see them all. Ugh. Immaginiva che voce iria inizia a corpele skin no meglio ton RS fique suppresso quando inicio pelo sombra. Sto apprendendo con voce. What does that mean? What does it mean? I imagine you would start with the skin tone in the middle. Oh, RS must mean must be pronounced ha in Portuguese. Huh. I was surprised when you started with shadow. I'm learning from you. I'm learning from someone else. This isn't how I usually draw or paint. There's an artist. He's a not safe for work artist, so be careful if you search him up. Called Chris Decker. I love his work, and I hate him at the same time. He's so good. No, I like his work, and I'm just looking at some of his work in progress pictures. I bought his course from Gumtree. Although if I'm being honest, I only bought it to see how he does his rendering, and I think it might have changed now. His technique might have changed. The principle seems to be the same. I might need to rest and get much sleep, visitor. Man, take care of yourself, man. Go get some of that. Go get some sleep. Put me in the background. Maybe you can fall asleep by listening to my voice. Hold on, let me see something. RS.
SRSRS.
What the heck? You guys pronounce your the R's as a H.
R.
Ehi. VSMR. VSMR. Ah, I've been thinking, should I change my channel name? Visitor05 sounds a bit too long. I was thinking about changing it, but I don't know what. Like, on one hand, I want to change it. But on the other hand, I can't be asked. It's like, if I want to do commissions, will people be bothered by the fact that I got a weird ass name? Why you call Visitor05? What does that mean? The truth of that is, I'm just bad with names. I don't even know why I'm called Visitor05. Anyway, go to bed. Go to bed. Or lie down in bed. Oh, guys. Did you know doing art is bad for your back? I need I need a book to raise my monitor up a bit as well, to be honest. Put the book underneath the monitor. Raise it up a couple of centimeters. Okay, that's the head done. Let's lower or tweak the lightness, I think, a bit. And maybe I think how Chris does it. Still be streaming, just resting. Yes. Yes. Okay, white doesn't work on multiply letters. Oh, on the multiply letter mode. It's not highlight, I've got light tones. Where's the normal? Normal. Why is it not? Oh, it's because I'm on eraser mode, you nub. Wait, what? Let's change the fade a little bit. Oh yeah, I could use the alpha, whatchamacallit, clipping mask. No. Oh, my back. Okay, some parts of this is kind of working, like this jaw. Other parts need more work. The line art though seems too... I don't know. Too obvious? Is it because my line art is too... too... What's the word? Not absolute, thick? Does my line art need to be thinner? Let me work on a bit more on this ear then. Ah! I messed up, but I don't know how, what exactly I messed up on. Fair silencio para now, amigo. Say to Jack. What do you say to Jack? Probably told him to go to bed. He remained silent so not as to hear his friend Jack. To wake up Jack. Jack not sleeping though. Jack is resting. Or maybe he is sleeping. Who knows? Who knows? I'm on a racer. I'm on the dark tone. Yes. What if I put down a really dark tone? That, like, it doesn't matter if it's completely black, yeah? And I can just always use the eraser to lighten it up a little bit when needed. Can I push the light tone a bit above? And then... Why do you not want to work? That's because I'm on erase mode. Scheiße! Oh yeah, I can put a light tone on along the sternocleidomastoid. Yeah, you know that? You know about the sternocleidomastoid? But you weren't expecting that. No one expects the sternocleidomastoid from appearing. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Nobody expects the sternocleidomastoid. And then I want to go back to this. I've been getting a lot of static shocks lately in my room. I don't know if that's a sign or something bad. Might get... might shock myself one day. Oh, touch wood, that doesn't happen. Touch wood, that doesn't happen. Hmm. So is it a case where I just have to turn off the line outlay at some point? Oh. Does Chris Decker turn off the line out at some point? I think he does. But wait, when does he paint the freaking hair? Chris Decker, tell me how you do it, please. I think I can add more dark tones in the arms area. Although it's not that focused on the reference. It might be a good idea. Oh, that's too much. What is this? Where is it from? Oh, it's probably because I don't have enough the skin tone. So let's use this brush. Not this brush. I meant to say that too. Keep working on it, I guess. Percibe que Boxhead now está usando una referencia o tem PC auxiliar para ver a imagen que esté desenhando. Oh crap, I closed Google Translate. I notice you're not using a reference. Or do you have auxiliary PC? I have two monitors. Reference is on the second monitor. If you want, the reference I'm using is in the description. It's by Matus Dak, grayscale photography of a woman. So in the description. I could have it here. I'm not sure why I don't. Well, I'm using the wrong brush again. Oops. To be honest, this entire area is all quite dark. Let me set the Let me actually use the other brush. It's too dark. Use the this kneadable eraser and see if I can lighten it a little bit. But it's too. If I do that, it doesn't. Ugh, I need a 5-minute break. I need to do something else. I guess I could do that other thing. I'm gonna do something different now. Just save that. Let's do something else. Wait, that's a low resolution. Crap. How did I manage to drag that out there? Oh, no. Yes. Okay, right there. Okay. Alright. So now I can't move out. Alright. You. 94, 300 PPI. PPI. Do you think you do you PPI? I don't know PPI. Oh wait, hold on. This is symmetry too. It's not alright. This shall be Mark 1. Boxhead. Mark 1. Este es voce e personaggio che voce creo. Is this character sketch? This is, yeah, basically. I don't know how to make OC, so I randomly drew this this guy. I don't know what his backstory is. Ligovic. Wait, what? Marcel, do you understand English? I mean, do you usually draw? No, I don't usually draw him. When I do, it's because I don't know what to draw. How are you able to understand my English? O português não é fácil. KKKKK. Portuguese isn't easy. Portuguese is not easy. I never spoke Portuguese. I don't know how to speak Portuguese. But you seem to understand what I'm saying without you having to translate. Oh well. Character is a random character I made. I draw sometimes when I don't know what to draw, so yeah. It's Charus. Mas voce jebemo o português. Português.
Mas você lê bem o português.
You're too kind. I am not reading Portuguese too well. If you mean translating it to English and then reading the English, yes, but not Portuguese. Okay. Okay. Let's erase this. Yeah, I guess I can turn that off now. Don't need it. Oh, yeah, I've locked the guidelines. No, if I lock the guidelines. Doo-doo-doo-doo. One moment, please. Be right back. I am back. Back with some snacks. Damn it, I don't have anywhere to put this. I've got to bring a plate. Put it up there, I guess. Isn't that cool now? Doesn't really need to be here exactly. Okay. Para fazer-me estes desenhos digitais uso uma mesa digitalizadora Huawei Canvas. You're using a Huawei Canvas. A Samsung tablet S8. To create my digital drawings, I use a Huawei Canvas 20 graphics tablet. Ooh, is that the screen display one? Was that is Huawei Canvas 20 expensive? Huawei Canvas 20. Oh, it's supposed to be a cheap drawing pad. 1920 by 1080 resolution, 19-inch panel. So almost the same size as my monitor. Sal Bones. Nunca dei problema. You're good, never giving me any problems. Ah! That's good. How much is it in the UK? It's not available in my country. Oh well. Must be old then. No problem. Where's block grids? Let me just save this. Yo gosté muito de assistir suas live ver como você vê os tesoros usando rabisco que são unicamente suíço. I really enjoy watching your live stream. See how you made drawings using scribbles that are uniquely yours. Thank you, Masa. You're too kind. I am still learning. Feel free to put a link in the chat if you have art. You know, you've seen how I draw. Let's see how I like to see how you some of your drawings. You have like I don't know, not LinkedIn. I don't know, a DeviantArt or something. Maybe not DeviantArt these days. Instagram. Well, I don't have an Instagram. Just put in a link on the chat, hopefully, and I'll have a look. But yeah, no, feel free to come again sometime if I'm on live. I usually stream every Sundays around about this time. Always learning. Oh yeah, you haven't. Let me show you one other drawing I was doing before I started on the one that you seen. I was working on this portrait, portrait number 30. You can see how I came to this on my YouTube live stream page. Just look for portrait 30. You can see from start to from the sketch to how I got to this. This is not complete. There's still I would like to continue and add color to this eventually. It's just I got bored at this point, but I would like to come back to it. Do I have anything else? I don't think I've made any similar portraits for like that this year. And we're already on April, so I think I should start doing more of that. I can always shrink it. Okay. Whoops. Voce. Vai, continua o processo no próximo domingo. Will you continue the process next Sunday? Yeah. Next Sunday. I usually stream every Sundays. Sometimes I might start another portrait if depends on what I feel like doing. But I will be continuing this particular piece. Same music. What does that do? Oh wait, let's go use this brush. Perfecto. I'm guessing that means perfect. Perfecto. Perfect. See, I didn't even need to use Google Translate to do that for that. I'm gonna erase this area here. This shoulder here looks a bit too dark. Use the airbrush on eraser mode. It's the same, let's turn off the light. But how does he handle the edges? Is it a case where he just like... He must have... done something like this. Probably. Okay. That's something to keep a note of. Is it time to call it a day? It's almost 2 minutes, 2 hours, 30 minutes, so let's push on a little bit more. Oh wait, I forgot to put paint in the base. With the clothes. What? Well, I'm just seeing the tweet you just tagged me in, Jack. Zoids. Oh, that's pretty sick. Oh, it's in Unreal Engine. Ugh. That means it's probably gonna lag on my computer. Very nice. Very nice. Hold on, wait, can I? Am I mistaken if I cannot? No, I can't do that. Wasn't there a thing in the latest update that lets you color in? What is this tool? Enclose, fill. I ain't got a clue what that does. Wasn't there something in the new update of Krita that lets you fill in an area? What am I thinking? Was that just the regular color fill? Alright, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. Thank you for Jack. Thank you, Sel. And we should continue doing more drawing next week. I'm getting tired right now and, and I want to do something else. So yeah, thank you, adios. Take care. And is there anything else I want to say? No. All right. Bye.